Cold and blustery out here on the weather patio. We have some snow flurries falling right now, and that's going to be kind of the story of the day, really. Right now, we're waiting for sunrise, but even when it does happen, we're going to just have at most some limited peaks at the sun through this layer of cloud cover, and it looks like it's going to be kind of a gray and very wintry start to the week, kind of picking up where we left off over the weekend. We had 1.8 inches of snowfall here in Rochester officially between the 2 days, and we had off and on snow seemingly the entire time, and more of the snowflakes are falling now on the backside of that same storm system. That's the current view from our Lewis Dodauto cameras. Look at our array of cameras. You at least see some daylight starting to happen. The grayness in the sky overhead, you can see even some of that in Grand Meadow out there, and just outside of Grand Meadow actually. In the rural areas, and so yeah, there's some sunlight trying to make its way in, as sunrise itself is an hour later than it was at the end of last week because of daylight time, but we're waiting for that, and it won't have much to do with our temperatures though today. Unfortunately, we're not going to see that things warm up very much. 21 right now is where we stand officially in Rochester. At the airport, it's 21 in Mesa City, Albert Lea 19, 21 in Red Wing. It feels like it's 8 here in Rochester. Winds brisk from the north at 14, slowly diminishing. That's going to be a trend that we enjoy throughout the day, though. Not as blustery as they were last night. We had some pretty gusty winds. 35 miles per hour was a peak gust last evening, just before midnight. Flurries today with some brisk winds. Tomorrow, sunshine, less wind, more warmth. We'll get even close to 30. Today we won't even get really all that close to 30, unfortunately. Then we see rain and snow later this week, as temperatures do improve for a while, warm enough to support the possibility of liquid precipitation, but then things do get colder by the end of the week. Snow showers and flurries now, some gaps developing in the clouds, so look for some peaks of sunshine. A widespread clearing to our north under high pressure. Eventually that will work its way in our direction tonight. We'll have clearing skies tonight, a very cold night with the clear skies, but then tomorrow, sunshine under that high pressure behind the storm system. We've had 56.5 inches of snow so far this season in Rochester. That is 13.5 inches more than the normal amount to this date, and more than the average for the entire season. We normally top out around 51 inches or so for the entire season. We've already surpassed that. 21 degrees right now in Rochester with flurries. Nothing new to shovel, at least today. 20 degrees in Minneapolis, 21 in Algona, and 12 in Aberdeen, South Dakota. Gray skies, blustery for the morning commute, 22. It'll feel like the teens, and the temperatures themselves go from around 20 to 26 for high temperature today. The wind chill at the very best around 15 today. It's about as warm as it's going to feel throughout the day. Temperature tracker 26 today, then dropping to single digits late tonight. Wind chill tonight around 0, but thankfully not nearly as much wind later tonight. Future track, maybe a peek at the sun. Otherwise, a lot of clouds today with some flurries. Tonight, clearing skies, then tomorrow, a lot of sunshine under that high pressure. We'll have at least some sun on Wednesday, a gusty day with those south winds ushering in warmer air eventually late Wednesday night into Thursday. We'll see a possibility of rain, and see that blue to the west, that's snow, and some of that comes in the backside of that midweek storm system. We may see minor coating of snow between Thursday and Friday, so there is a chance of some minor snowfall amount anyway on St. Patrick's Day. 29 tomorrow in Rochester, 30 in Albert Lea, and 33 in Decorah with some sunshine for our Tuesday. And then by the end of the week, there's rain, then snow, and then minor coating of snow, or at least some snow showers off on Friday and Saturday. So elements of winter still there. In fact, more winter than spring in this temperature tracker. 40s for a while, though, in the middle of the week. Latter part of the week, those look very cold, those 20s for the most part. And that's about 15 degrees below the seasonal average by the end of the week. 26 today. Flurries with some brisk north winds. Wind chill at the very best, around 15 with those north winds at times 20 miles per hour, but getting better, diminishing in the afternoon. Tonight, diminishing winds, clearing skies, 8 degrees. 7-day forecast, we have a couple days of the 40s. A little breezy, though. Won't feel like the 40s, unfortunately, because of that. Rain on Thursday. We transition to snow, and then we'll see maybe a little bit of snow for St. Patrick's Day. Not the luck of the Irish being felt there, unfortunately. In the meantime, stay warm, and we're going to send it back inside to the weather patio, or from the weather patio to the studio, where it's a whole lot warmer.
Yeah, and we all know Ted and the Caledonia